Exhilarating sports talk coming up next on The Doug Stewart Show in about 2 minutes. Stay tuned. We're about to have some fun. That's right. Sports talk, guy talk, right here on The Doug Stewart Show. Show coming up in about a minute and a half. Hold on. You have entered a no puppet zone. That's right, no puppetry around here. The Doug Stewart Show coming up in about 1 minute. The realest, treeless, most unfiltered sports and guy talk show in America. The Doug Stewart Show coming up in about 30 seconds. Yes!
Play this record as frequently as possible.
The Doug Stewart Show
is the best in the world as far as I'm concerned.
This is sports talk for the people. The Doug Stewart Show. It's like the tail wagging the dog. They create the narrative. Don't believe it. Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Or are you not entertained? This is sports talk with hot sauce. Texas Pete hot sauce. The Doug Stewart Show. Yeah! What's happening? Welcome to the Doug Stewart Show. And oh boy, we've got a lot of great things we're going to get into today, as we do every single day. The number to the show is 404-382-0338. There we go. Once again, the number to the show is 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedugstewartshow.com. Had a little bit of issues just now with the music and my microphone or whatever, but don't worry about it. Cassidy, bring it back one more time. Yes, sir. Getting a late start today. Good afternoon, Stewies. Yes, sir. Thank you for joining me on the Doug Stewart Show. This is a fantastic, freaky, funny Friday, and oh boy, a lot of great things we got to get into today. Good afternoon, Stewies. So your boy got thrown for a little loop today. Had to go down and do a little 5-minute little quick TV hit or whatever on HLN News today. Went real good, a little fun little topic. The Adam LaRoche story that everybody in America was talking about yesterday. They were still talking about it today. And so they called your boy down and went down there and gave a little commentary. So we had to move the show back today. If you're tuning in from me telling you that we'd push the show back, man, I appreciate your patronage. Yes, sir. I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. All right, if you're new to the Doug Stewart Show, a couple things you need to do. You need to go to Spreaker.com, okay? If you're not already there, you need to go to Spreaker.com, search the Doug Stewart Show on there. Once you find it, you need to hit the follow button, okay? And what the follow button does is whenever this show or any other show on the network goes live, because we do have other shows, you'll be alerted. You'll get like a little alert, and it'll let you know, man, the show is live right now. So this is a perfect example. We rarely have to move the time of the show, but today we had to. We do this probably once out of every 50 shows. Okay, and so today we had to move in, and if you were following the show, you would get the alert. You didn't even have to get the heads up that we were moving it back. So do that, and then the second thing you need to do is hit the chat bubble. There's a little chat talk bubble thingy, kind of like the comic books have, and you click on that, and then you enter into a whole new world of sports and guy chat. I call it the fantasy island of sports and guy chat, and its inhabitants, the people that inhabit this place, are the Stewies. Yes! Yes. All right, and so what happens is I read your chat, your thoughts about anything we're talking about, I'm talking about behind the microphone, and it kind of spurs conversation. We read that, and we talk about everything that y'all want to talk about in the world of sports, entertainment, guy talk, all of that stuff, all right? But you can also call the show old school style, 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. But once again, the easy way to be interactive is through the chat room. All right, we got a bunch planned for you today for the next 2 hours. And we will be done at 5 o'clock exactly. I got to go see a man about a horse. So right before you knock off from work, we'll be done. But what do we got today? Obviously, we'll do some birthdays. We'll do some entertainment news a little bit later in today's show. We'll talk about the NCAA upsets from yesterday. A couple of just real nasty upsets. Tournament going on right now. Mike Trout and Bryce Harper don't see eye to eye. We'll talk about that. Browns cut a key veteran. Dwight Howard and Shaq about to kiss and make up. And the Hawks starting to put it in gear, man. The Hawks starting to look good. The Atlanta Hawks, shawty. Yeah. So we'll touch upon all of that stuff today. And have fun doing it. And anything else that y'all want to throw out there as well, we can talk about it. The Doug Stewart Show is brought to you by ID Life. What is ID Life? ID Life is a solid business model with great products. ID Life is a movement. ID Life is individualized nutrition. That's right. Go to thedougstewartshow.idlife.com. Take the free assessment. Find out what you need in your diet and what you need to take out. And ID Life will develop products and supplements specifically for you. Once again, that's the DougStewartShow.idlife.com. They bring you the Doug Stewart Show. Yes, sir. Before I forget, man, I want to give a shouts out. I want to give a shouts out to the other shows on the network. I forgot to do it yesterday. Got tied up in all of the stuff we were, talking about. But shouts out to my man Kesey with the Kicking It with Kesey show. Came on Wednesday. Kesey just let his hair down this past Wednesday, man. No, actually, it should be this. Y'all know Kesey is kind of like reserved. He's kind of like a reserved type guy, but Kesey just let loose, man, on this whole Donald Trump story and his supporters and the man himself. And I guess Kesey, he just couldn't take it no more. And he let loose on Wednesday, man. Shouts out to my man Kesey on that. John Fisher cooking with the microwave as well. Him and Vern from Jersey, who we about to bring up here in a second. Yes, sir. Seton Hall, bitches. So my man John Fisher cooking with the microwave. Him and Jersey Vern did their thing on Wednesday, a 2-hour show. Shouts out to those cats. Very interesting stuff that those dudes talk about. John Fisher, he must have been a beatbox back in his younger days. He's always beatboxing and doing sounds and impersonations and all of that stuff. Good stuff for those guys. And then yesterday we had the Grizz and the Barbershop Sports Talk podcast. My man Trey and Maestro, man. I appreciate all that you do. Straight fun around here. Straight fun. Yes, sir. I appreciate those guys, man. Real quality stuff. So what did the Grizz talk about? Oh, Grizz went ham on Teddy Bridgewater. He's not a fan of Teddy Bridgewater. That whole thing where Mike Wallace, former now Minnesota Viking now playing with the Baltimore Ravens, signed by the Baltimore Ravens, he had made a statement saying that, he couldn't wait to play with a great quarterback, but it was kind of taken out of context. He was saying on the open market, they were trying to make it sound like that he threw a shot at Teddy Bridgewater. That actually wasn't the case, but you know how the media is. And the Grizz just went ham on him, man. I mean, hey, that's your opinion, bro. That's your opinion, bro. I love what you do. We differ a lot of times, but he know what he doing. And the Barbershop Sports Talk podcast, those guys were on yesterday. As a matter of fact, a major topic that they had on their show was this whole Mike Trout, Bryce Harper conversation about celebrating in baseball, which your boys. That's one of our signature takes. That's one of our signature discussions. When I say us, I mean me and Ryan, the Two Live Stews. We got real strong opinions about baseball and how lame it is, how boring it is. And so Trey and Maestro went in on it yesterday. And as a matter of fact, I'll talk a little bit about it today on the Doug Stewart Show. Today also, man, I got a lot to set up. The Ball Penis Awards. Yeah. If you're new to the Doug Stewart Show, what the Ball Penis Awards are the Buster Awards for the week, or the Buster of the Week Award. Some people call them the Goat of the Week or whatever, but we call it the Ball Penis Awards. It's a long story. It's actually the Stacey Dash / Jason Whitlock Boyle Penis Award. And it's to the Buster of the Week. So when we get back from the break, we'll talk about some of these upsets in college basketball, and I'll also roll out your nominees for this week's Ball Penis Award. Yeah, we got a good list this week. Wow. I mean, we got a great list this week. I'm looking at one particular name on this list, man. He's clearly, and I mean clearly, the favorite to win this thing. There's a couple of good names, but this particular guy that's from Jersey, he's got a great chance of winning the Ball Penis Award this week. He's not going to like them either. They taste bitter. Oh, I absolutely kill me. I kill me, man. Yeah. I mean, if y'all good enough, man, if y'all nice to your boy today, man, I might even sing again. 2 days in a row. If you're new to the Doug Stewart Show, I've been blessed with the gift of song. And so yesterday I gave a great rendition of DRS's This Is For The Homies. And so today, man, I feel so good, and I got so much great response yesterday that I might even sing again. Don't go away. The Doug Stewart Show coming back in 3 minutes. What is ID Life? Well, over the last 18 years, a group of scientists and doctors have been working on the development of a one-of-a-kind nutritional supplement program that takes all the guesswork out of what you need and delivers your truly personalized pharmaceutical-grade nutrition with your name on it directly to your door. Through the integration of thousands of medical and scientific studies, answers you provide to the free assessment, and more than 5,470 algorithms that process the data, ID Nutrition recommends what you need, leaves out what you don't, and blocks things known to the system to have possible adverse effects based on the answers you provide. The result is a program that is revolutionizing the health and wellness industry. Welcome to ID Life. For more information, just go to thedougstewartshow.idlife.com. That's thedougstewartshow.idlife.com. Do you have your own radio show? Are you an artist or a DJ? BB Mobile Apps is the solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music, watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BB Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bvmobileapps.com and click Get Started Now. That's bvmobileapps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you.
At Ticket Liquidator, we believe you should have access to the experiences you want to be a part of. Since 2003, Ticket Liquidator has been connecting buyers and sellers with the most sought-after and often sold-out events across the country. Ticket Liquidator's nationwide network gives you access to one of the largest online inventories of sports, theater, and concert tickets with prices lower than most companies in other markets. And our security policies are solid, so you can buy with absolute confidence. More tickets, better service, and lower prices, so you can witness the best entertainment, culture, and sports events worldwide. At Ticket Liquidator, we know that seeing a legend bring down the house or watching your team win the championship is about more than a ticket. It's about being there. For all your sports and entertainment ticket needs, call us at 855-638-3034. Again, that's 855-638-3034.
If you're not doing what the hell are you doing, this is the Doug Stewart Show. We got a late start today, but it's all good. Hope you're having a great day. I had a little fun today on HLN News. Call your boy last minute. Went up there and kept it real about Adam LaRoche, this whole damn story. I thought about that thing today, man. Okay, y'all know your boy ain't got a real check in like 3.5 years, right? I laugh so I don't cry. I can only imagine coming home to my wife, to Monica Stewart. Y'all have met her. A lot of y'all have met her, at events and different, remotes and broadcasts we've done. Y'all know she got kind of a little hardcore attitude. I can only imagine coming home. I don't care how much money I made in the past. I can only imagine coming home to my wife and saying to her, I quit my job making $13 million. Because I'm mad, my boss told me to stop bringing my little snotty-nosed kid, or our snotty-nosed kid, up to the job. I can only imagine the look on her face. Ninjas, you crazy? But we already made $72 million. $13 million won't kill us. Oh, hell no, you better take your ass back up there. The whole thing is ridiculous. The whole thing is nonsense. Now, I believe, and I may have said this yesterday, I'm pretty sure I did. I believe that Adam LaRoche took this opportunity to retire. He was probably thinking about it. His hip probably was hurting him or something like that. He's old. He's been in the league for 16 years. And so he took this as an opportunity to step away from the game and then make himself look good, like All-American Dad and whatnot. But what I think's going to happen is, is his wife's going to get to him and he's going to have a change of heart. I am predicting by this time next Friday, Adam LaRoche will be back in a baseball uniform for the Chicago White Sox. Now remember, in baseball, the contracts are guaranteed. So yeah, he's played a long time and he's probably not the player he was 5-10 years ago, but he going to get that money if he just stick around. If they cut him, he gets the money. Okay? And so I just don't believe that a dude's just going to leave $13 million on the table because he disagrees with his boss, his employer, about bringing his little kid to work, to his workplace. Okay? I don't think any rational person could do that. So we'll see what happens, man. Shouts out to my man Sluggo, Jarvis J, Willie D, Rel Scott, Jeff Scrivener. Hey, Jeff, did you change your name to some type of show handle, bruh? Sidney Jackson, the 47th Problem, my man Vince Wright, the Big Smooth, RC, JY3. Shouts out to all of y'all, man, listening to the Doug Stewart Show. All right, let me give you your Boiled Peanuts nominees. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Once again, the Boiled Peanuts go to the Buster of the Week in the world of sports or entertainment. Sometimes politics, but we try to stay away from politics because that gets kind of, cloudy. And we don't want to get to all of that serious talk on the Doug Stewart Show. We like to have fun around here. But sometimes we'll put a politician or some politician-type entity into the nominations. But your number one nominee this week for the Ball Penis Award is Floyd Mayweather Jr., going all over the world with some 19-year-old chick. Now, I read a story where Floyd and his camp are disputing that he's actually dating this young lady. I've seen the pictures that she's been posting all over her Instagram. They don't look like no type of business relationship to me. It looked like he's trying to get in them skins. That's what it looked like to me. They got that look in their eye. Now, I don't know. Supposedly, Floyd has like a record label or something like that, and the chick sings. And so he's whining and dining to sign with his label or something like that. Nah, that don't fly. So Floyd Mayweather Jr. is nominated. Probably the two biggest upsets from yesterday in the NCAA tournament, Baylor losing to Yale and Purdue losing to Little Rock, Arkansas, Derek Fisher's old school. They are nominated for a Ball Penis Award. How the hell you going to lose to Yale? You should not be. Come on, let's be honest, man. If you play at a program, a Division I program like Baylor or some of the big-time schools, in a big-time conference, you're there to play basketball. The kids at Yale are there to get their lesson. They're not there to play basketball. Thus, you have more practice time. You automatically recruit better players. You should never, ever, ever, even though I picked it, you should never, ever lose in the NCAA tournament to some dudes that scored 1,900 on their SAT. That's just no. There's no way. So they are nominated, Baylor and Purdue. Adam LaRoche is nominated. I just talked about his whole ordeal. Someone nominated him in the Doug Stewart Show Facebook group. Any supporter for Donald Trump. That's a very broad statement. But somebody wanted to nominate anybody that supports Donald Trump. Now, I totally get it, but we'll see. So they are nominated. Number 5, New Edition, Any Heartbreak, for not keeping your boy Doug Stewart on the group back some 30 years ago. I told a story yesterday about how, and I've told it for many, many years, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, on how back in the day I was actually an original member of New Edition, and Bobby came in and threw some shade and, started all of these rumors or whatever, and they decided not to keep me in the group. I know. It's horrible. And so I told that story, and I guess after everybody heard me sing yesterday, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, they started to realize, man, over the last couple of weeks, I sung a New Edition song last week. So I guess based on me singing last week and this week, people really their eyes are opening up that really I should have been in the group and not Bobby Brown. So y'all nominated New Edition, man. Thank you. And lastly, the number 1 Chief rocker, Jersey Vern. If you listened to the show yesterday, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, if you listened to the show yesterday, Chief rocker Jersey Vern called up here talking about Seton Hall, woo, this Seton Hall, Jersey, and New York City, and this, that, and the other. And Chief rocker, number 1 Chief rocker, wait a minute, let me make sure I get it correct. The number 1 Chief rocker, Jersey Vern, who I love dearly like a play cousin, called up here yesterday and he picked Seton Hall, and is on this bracket. He picked Seton Hall to win the national championship this year. No, it's that. And Seton Hall loses in the very first round to Gonzaga. All right, that's even worse than losing to Yale. Lose to Gonzaga. What kind of damn name is Gonzaga? What kind of name is that? Oh, look, somebody calling up here right now. Let me make sure I get this gad ready. That's probably Chief Rocker. Wait a minute, I'm sorry. That's probably the number 1 Chief Rocker, Jersey Vern. Hold on a second. Let me make sure we got everything. Oh, we got a little issue with gun is jamming or something like that, man. Damn it. What's going on with this gun? Oh, jeez. Ooh, boy. Okay, Chief Rocker Jersey Vern. He probably calling me. He ready to say something crazy or something like that. Let me see if he get my GAT ready. Damn, what's the matter with this GAT? Something wrong with this GAT. You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. I apologize about this, but I'm pretty confident that that's the number one Chief Rocker Jersey Vern on the line. Hold on a second. Okay, hold on. Don't bring him on yet. You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Let's see. Damn it. I don't even want to bring him up right now because it might be the number one rocker, Chief Jersey Vern, and my GAT. Something's wrong with my GAT right now. So I'm going to hold off on bringing him up. We're going to play with this gun. Oh, that doesn't sound right. We're going to look at this gun, tinker with this gun in the break, and when we come back, if it is the number one Chief Rocker Jersey Vern calling the show, call back. We can't take you right now because we aren't prepared for your call. Okay, we aren't prepared. We having issues with this. Damn it, what's going on with this thing here, man? You're listening to the Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, matter of fact, let's go ahead and take the the number one Chief Rocker Jersey Vern. Thanks for calling the Doug Stewart Show. What's your name? Where you calling from? What you want to talk about?
What's up, my brother? How you doing today, man? What's going on?
I'm doing good, man. Who is this? The Chief Rocker Jersey. Wait, I'm sorry. The number one Chief Rocker Jersey Vern. How you doing? So wait a minute, Chief Rocker Jersey Vern. What do you have to say about Seton Hall, man?
Hey, man, they just got beat, man. I think between coaching not getting them prepared for that high level, the air up there and everything should have touched.
Okay, I think we lost the number one rocker, Chief Rocker Jersey Vern. I think we lost him. That was just horrible just now. That was horrible. We actually got the gun ready to put some fire up his ass. That didn't sound right either. But y'all know what I mean. And I think Chief Rocker Jersey Vern just didn't want to endure the hot lead today after picking the Seton Hall Pirates to win the whole thing this year. I mean, I can understand if it was the fourth round, the Elite Eight or the Final Four, something like that, but he picked them to win the whole damn thing. We got to work on this technical issues back here around here on the Doug Stewart Show. It's all good. When we get back from the break, we'll talk a little bit about the tournament, as well as we're going to get into this Mike Trout story and Bryce Harper in baseball. Yeah. Don't go away. Sports Talk with Hot Sauce. Texas Pete Hot Sauce. This is the Doug Stewart Show. Fantasy sports fans are winning huge cash prizes every day at DraftKings.com. America's favorite place to play daily fantasy sports. Daily fantasy means no season-long commitments. Play whenever you want. Just pick your sport and draft your team. It's like a new season every time you play, so you're never stuck with the same players. Last year, $300 million were won at DraftKings.com, and you could be next to win big. Go to DraftKings.com now and enter promo code STU to play for free. That's STU for free entry now at DraftKings.com. Also, if you use promo code STU, DraftKings will match your initial deposit up to $600. Deposit $600, play with $1,200. DraftKings.com, promo code STU. Do you have your own radio show? Are you an artist or a DJ? BB Mobile Apps is the solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music, watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BV Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bbmobileapps.com and click Get Started Now. That's bbmobileapps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you. This is your folk, Doug Stewart. Want to protect you and your family from life's unexpected mishaps? Then join 7. Join 7 is a prepaid legal company under the umbrella of the Protection Group. Join 7 is the only group benefit or motor club in the U.S. that offers auto reimbursement coverage, key replacement coverage, roadside assistance, gives you a current Medi-File, prescription savings, and fully encompassed prepaid legal benefits that include identity theft. They got your back. The average combined cost to purchase these benefits individually is over $850 a year. Join today and take advantage of all 7 for $17 a month. They've been around for over 20 years, so check them out by clicking on the banner link on my page, thedougstewartshow.com, or the app. Just go ahead and join 7. Protect yourself at all times. The referee issues that reminder because it's important to a fighter's safety and success. Doug Stewart here to tell you about the team at Strickland Security and remind you that living in the metro Atlanta area is sometimes like boxing. You've got to protect yourself at all times. There's nothing more important than ensuring the safety of your family and your home. And for business owners, protecting your business is critical because it's your livelihood. Strickland Security can satisfy all of your security needs. The staff at Strickland Security has a combined 55 years of experience protecting people and property, from alarm systems to uniformed security guards and everything in between. Strickland Security has an affordable solution for you. To see a list of all the security services they offer, visit their website at stricklandsecurity.com or give them a call at 800-422-9075. Again, that's stricklandsecurity.com or give them a call at 800-422-9075. All right, I think we got everything together with the GAT. The number to the show is 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. A little bit later in today's show, we got some birthdays. We'll talk about some entertainment. Tournament going on right now, though. A couple of big upsets yesterday. We already talked a little bit about a couple of them, but in particular, big win by Wichita State, who have been playing great over the last couple of years. They beat Arizona 65-55. That Fred Van Fleet kid is real nice. That team plays fantastic defense. 16 points last night, 6 for 6 from the line. I also talked about the loss to Yale by Baylor, 79-75. The kid, Makai Mason, goes crazy. 31 points last night for him. I'm telling you, Yale is tough. Yale is tough, and they smart. I've told the story before, man. When I was growing up, was I in college or out of college? But in my hometown, there's a private school called Lord Berkeley. So we went to Berkeley High School, and the little private school in our town is called Lord Berkeley. And so, you know, we used to be at the playground every Sunday and playing basketball like from 1 o'clock when people get out of church till the sun went down. And, like, I'm talking hundreds of people out there. And this one particular Sunday, like, Lord Berkeley, the private school, brings, like, their starting 5 out to the court, you know, basketball players. And so we got basketball players from the high school team out there, too. But, you know, it's not a complete team. Like, it's a couple guys from the JV team. You know, it's a couple of guys that's on the bench. It's a couple of the starters out there, like, you know, 5 guys that can go and play against these other 5 guys. I guess they set it up. When I tell you them boys picked and rolled our team to death. Right. Every other time down the court, our team, my high school's, you know, playground team, would get like an alley-oop dunk or something like that. But then they just go right down methodically and just set up plays and, you know, pick and roll us to death, and they ended up running us off the court. When I say us, I'm talking about the team that we put out there against them. And that's what Yale does, man. They're smart, obviously. They go to Yale. They're smart. They got shooters. They play solid defense in relative terms, man. And it was a big win for them yesterday. Baller Award on a Friday. You got to give it to them. Wow. I think they take on Duke in the next round of the tournament, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. I actually picked them yesterday. Yeah, they take on Duke next. And so we'll see what happens with that. Also yesterday, the first loss that I had on my bracket, I'll tell you about my bracket here in a second, but the first loss I had on my bracket, I was undefeated until these sorry sapsuckers went 2 overtimes and lost to Little Rock, Arkansas. University of Arkansas, Little Rock. Derek Fisher's old school. 85-83, Purdue goes down to them. So those are kind of like the big upsets yesterday. If you follow me on social media, excuse me, if you follow me on social media, I posted real early, and I found out it was early because it was a lot more basketball to be played. But I posted I was undefeated at the time, and I was undefeated. And then the Purdue thing happened, and then the Seton Hall thing happened. I didn't pick Seton Hall to win the whole damn thing, but I picked them to beat Gonzaga, and they just let me down. So those were the losses that I had yesterday. I had Arizona beating Wichita State, which they lost. I also had Dayton beating Syracuse. I guess in relative terms, that would have been an upset by name, but Dayton was actually a 7 seed, and Syracuse was a 10 seed. Syracuse actually went on to win the game yesterday. Seton Hall, we talked about that with the number 1 Chief Rocker, Jersey Vern. He picked him to win the whole damn thing. I don't know how anybody could do that. And Purdue. Yeah, that was the other loss that I had yesterday was Purdue. Oh, yeah, and I also lost USC and Providence. I picked USC to win. It was an 8-9 seed. As of right now, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, we had 40 people exactly to get into the Doug Stewart Show bracket challenge. Exactly 40 people. There was actually a couple of people that signed up, but I guess they didn't put their names in the bracket. So Angie, the first lady, I see she has a bracket here, but she has no points. So I'm guessing these 4 or 5 people, they signed up, but they didn't get a chance, or they forgot to put their teams in. So we got 40 people exactly right now. Your fearless host, me, is in 13th place right now in the bracket challenge. I was number 2 early. So right now, I'll give them a quick shout out. It's an early shout out. A lot has to happen. And you know how it works. If you got a early loss, but you have that team advancing many rounds, then you're going to drop back. You're going to fall back in the pack at some point here very soon. So I still feel good. I don't have anybody that I picked. Let me look at this right now. You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. I didn't have anybody picked to win that loss going no further than this round right here, the second round, the 32. So I'm good. As long as I still got my teams in the Elite 8 and the Final 4, then I'm good. So we'll see what happens with that. The number to the show is 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. Let me read some of your messages here in the chat room on Spreaker.com. Oh, yeah, I'm giving a little shots out earlier today, man, on the show. Shots out to, who do we got here? You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. We'll pull that up in a second. Let me read some of your chat messages here, first of all, on the Doug Stewart Show. From Clay Buck Nasty Davis. Clay says, Gonzaga been good for a minute, Doug. Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, I know Gonzaga's been good for a minute, but it's still Gonzaga. Yeah, of course. From Debos, get your vest, Vern. Yeah. Vern somehow, he's like a cat. He got 9 lives. I knew he was going to call up here and gun jam something like that. From Chico the Alpha, your gun's been on Harlem Night, Doug. Right. Something's wrong with this gun. I'm going to go out and get me a new pistol today, man. That's an old school term right there, pistol. From Juan Cruz says, Seton Hall team were walking around up here with their chest puffed out and got bounced, laughing my ass off, BPA to Vern. Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to be honest with you. As far as this Ball Peanuts Award thing, Vern right now is ahead of the pack big time. I mean, he's a bigger buster than Donald Trump supporters, than Mayweather even, the New Edition for kicking me out of the damn group. We'll see. The New Edition is staunch competition, though. We'll see. From ducking and dodging, Doug is a punk without his gun. Yeah, man. I mean, I do feel a sense of security when I do have my gat with me. I guess that's what the young boys say, too. From that ninja, so Floyd Mayweather is seen with a 19-year-old and gets nominated. Bill Cosby gets accused of something years later found not to be guilty of, and he's nominated. But Jared can't get at underage girls and not even get a mention must be nice. Well, the Jared situation was, remember we talked about that? That rape and stuff was far too grave. Bill Cosby, I don't think we even nominated Bill Cosby. And if we nominated Bill Cosby, I'm sure he didn't win it because, once again, that was too serious of a story anyway. Come on, lighten up that ninja. Damn. From Sluggo, in other words, Doug is prepared to blast on sight. I thought I was prepared to blast on sight. I thought I was on site. From Vince Wright, boo, Doug, answer that call. Well, we did answer the call. I guess I'm reading some of the older chat or whatever on the Doug Stewart Show. From Clay Buck Nasty Davis, never pick a team from the Big 12, Pac-12, or Big 10 to win the NCAA. I don't know about that. Did you say Pac-12? Like UCLA won like 15 titles in a row, bruh. Yeah, I don't know about that. Wait a minute, we got a call, and if I'm not mistaken, you know, I'm going to guess right now. I'm going to guess that this might be the number one rocker, Chief Rocker, the number one Chief Rocker, Jersey Vern. Let's see. He called earlier, and we had some issues with the gun, so we'll see. All right, Vern, is this Vern?
What's up?
Yes, who's
How's
this?
it going, Becky?
Well, we know this is actually the number one rocker, Chief Jersey. Turn your ass around, Vern. You can't call him no old lady voice and no, I don't think we don't know it's you, the number one rocker, Chief Jersey Vern. Stop playing on my phone, Vern. Just take this BPA and live with it. I'm not saying you're going to win it yet. We're going to let the people decide who wins the BPA today, the Ball Penis Award. If the people don't want you to be the Ball Penis Award winner, you won't be. But I kind of think the people want you to get it. I do. 404-382-0338. I think the people might want you to win the Ball Penis Award. The Stacey Dash, Jason Whitlock Ball Penis Award. Yeah. All right, when we get back from the break, man, let's talk a little bit about this Mike Trout, Bryce Harper story. I don't even know if you'd call it a story. That old, long debate about baseball and how lame it is and nobody should celebrate, and if you dare celebrate, we'll hit you in the damn face with a baseball. that whole discussion. It's kind of prevalent now with this whole debate between these guys. All right, so don't go away, man. We'll read more of your chat. We'll talk about that. And we'll do what we do around here on the Doug Stewart Show. Have fun. Keep it lighthearted. And shoot Vern in the ass. Don't go away, the Doug Stewart Show. Do you have your own radio show? Are you an artist or a DJ? BB Mobile Apps is the solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music, watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BB Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bbmobileapps.com and click Get Started Now. That's bbmobileapps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you.
At Ticket Liquidator, we believe you should have access to the experiences you want to be a part of. Since 2003, Ticket Liquidator has been connecting buyers and sellers with the most sought-after and often sold-out events across the country. Ticket Liquidator's nationwide network gives you access to one of the largest online inventories of sports, theater, and concert tickets, with prices lower than most companies in other markets. And our security policies are solid, so you can buy with absolute confidence. More tickets, better service, and lower prices, so you can witness the best entertainment, culture, and sports events worldwide. At Ticket Liquidator, we know that seeing a legend bring down the house or watching your team win the championship is about more than a ticket. It's about being there. For all your sports and entertainment ticket needs, call us at 855-638-3034. Again, that's 855-638-3034.
National Debt Relief is one of the country's largest and most reputable debt settlement companies, made up of energetic individuals who are passionate about helping thousands of Americans with debt relief. Most importantly, we're all about helping our customers through a tough financial time in their lives with education and individual customer service. We're dedicated to helping individuals and families rid their lives of burdensome debt. Specializing in debt settlement, and they've also negotiated settlements for thousands of creditor and collection accounts. Providing clients with both expertise and proven results, this means helping customers in time of hardship to get out of debt with the least possible cost. It can also mean conducting financial consultations, educating the customer, and recommending the appropriate solution. Core Services offer debt settlement as an alternative. I repeat, alternative to bankruptcy, credit counseling, and debt consolidation. National Debt Relief is your #1 advocate group to help you reestablish financial stability as quickly as possible. So give us a call at 844-828-4975. Again, that's 844-828-4975, and work it out.
#1 rocker, Doug Stewart. The #1 chief rocker, Doug Stewart here. Fantastic, Freaky, Funny Friday. Shouts out to my man Vern from Jersey. He picked the Seton Hall Pirates, I guess in a homer move. He picked the Seton Hall Pirates to win the whole damn thing, and they get put out in the first round. That's got to be a record. Now, I know a lot of y'all are probably clowning me because you say, Doug, how can you belittle Vern when you picked the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets to play in the national championship? When I made that pick, okay, and I also saw somebody yesterday in the chat room mention that last year I also picked the Grizzlies to win the NBA championship. Both of those picks were out-of-the-box picks. I just didn't want to be, like everybody else. I thought that I kind of had a little angle, and I wanted to be, #1 chief rocker picker, Doug Stewart. And it backfired on me. But what I will say about those picks is when I made those picks, even the Georgia Tech picks, and I gave the Georgia Tech pick, I gave you my reasoning behind it, and based off the great year Georgia Tech had before, and they brought back all of these guys, and, Paul Johnson had been doing good things, and nobody can stop that offense. Nobody really disagreed with me, okay? So it was believable, all right? And the same thing with the Memphis Grizzlies when I picked them last year on national radio on Tom Joyner. I picked the Grizzlies to win the whole thing. It seemed like a good idea at the time. And nobody really said, you're crazy, Doug. How can you do that? I would never, even on my worst day, pick Seton Hall to win the national championship. I wouldn't do that. Not even I would do that. Not even I would do that. And you're talking about in the bracket, they're in the same bracket with Virginia and Michigan State. And Chief Rocker, I'm sorry. The #1 Chief Rocker, Vern from Jersey, picked Seton Hall, his homeboys, to win it all, and it blew up in his damn face. So you get everything you deserve, Vern. I'm sorry. It looks right now, based on the poll I'm looking at, that you are going to win this thing. In ESPN, the magazine, Bryce Harper was asked about the state of baseball. And he basically said baseball is a tired sport. He says, you can't do what people in other sports do. I'm not saying baseball is, boring or anything like that. You actually did just say baseball is boring. but it's the excitement of the young guys who are coming into the game now who have flair. He actually even mentioned and compared, the good time and the dancing that Cam Newton does, and that baseball needs some of that. Former player Goose Gossage came out and said, hell no, baseball doesn't need that, this, that, and the other, and all of these players talking about these unwritten rules in baseball, and how you can't do this, you can't do that. We've been talking about this type of thing forever, and how baseball is just so slow of a game and it's hard to watch in relative terms to the up and down, the court in the NBA or the fast-paced action and the big hits in the NFL, and how baseball has fallen behind. Okay, I was born in 1969, so baseball to me, from a young boy, remembering being a young boy, baseball was a big thing. They call it the nation's pastime. Is baseball. And, its brand has definitely diminished over the last 30 years. I mean, there's a lot of reasons for that. Mike Trout, fantastic player for the Anaheim Angels, came out and says, I just keep it the same. At spring practice in Arizona, I don't try to show anybody up. Whatever somebody else does, that's what they do. And talking about Bryce Harper. And here's something about that whole showing up thing that I just don't get. How is flipping your bat or jumping up and down and pounding your fist after you hit a home run, how is that showing up the pitcher? Well, I would call that celebrating because I did something good. I call showing somebody up when you run up in their face and you talk trash in their face. Or maybe if you hit a home run and you're running down first base line and you turn and you point at the pitcher. That's showing them up. If you get excited for hitting a big-time home run, how is you flipping the bat, unless you flip the bat in his direction, but most of the times they don't do that. If you flip the bat behind you, how is that showing up the pitcher? But that's the crazy, quirky type unwritten rules in baseball, and Bryce Harper is 100% right. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Baseball's got to do, and me and Ryan have talked about this over and over and over again. It's fun to play baseball, but it's not fun watching it a lot of times. I really get caught up and really pay attention to baseball, kind of just like I do with college basketball, when the tournament gets around in basketball, and when the playoffs get going, the postseason gets going in baseball. And there's some cities where baseball is still a big-time thing, like obviously Boston and New York. They go crazy about the Yankees. St. Louis is another big baseball town. But outside of that, man, the rest of the country and people I talk to, baseball is just slow and it's monotonous. And let's be honest about it. We don't talk a lot of baseball in this show, and that's by design. And most shows that you hear don't talk a ton of baseball, unless it's a baseball-specific show, a baseball-centric show. The reason is because y'all don't want to talk about it. Y'all not in tune with it either. Y'all feel the same way. Trust me, if y'all wanted to talk baseball 24/7, I could do it. I could do it. Most definitely I could do it. But y'all don't want to do that. Y'all more interested in football, not even the games. Y'all are interested in the stories in football, basketball, the names in basketball, the particular players, the teams, the Golden State Warriors and the Kevin Durant's and the Russell Westbrooks of the world, and the LeBron Jameses and the Steph Currys. You're interested in talking about players and about teams and brands and cats with swagger, and dudes with a lot of attitude. That's what y'all want to talk about. Trust me, if y'all want to talk baseball once again, we would do it. But that's not the case. Not even in the season. When the seasons get going, you're talking about a 182-game schedule. It's all summer long. A lot of people are on vacation. It's hot as hell. I go down to Braves Stadium, and it's like, a couple hundred people in there. Black people ain't going to sit in no sun. So it's a tough sell. It's a tough sell. And I like the Bryce Harper kid because he seems like to me that he's the type of guy that wants to buck the system. All of these old school baseball purist people, they want to keep it that way, the old school way, and not have fun and not celebrate. And you have to do this, you have to do that, and all these 50 gazillion, unwritten rules. And Bryce Harper It's kind of like, I don't care what y'all want to do. I'm telling you, it's whack. And we need to change some things around here. And he has the game to go along with it. So I'm for him. I mean, the statements that he made in this interview actually made me more of a fan of Bryce Harper. Will he be the start of a trend? Probably not, because these baseball guys, man, these players, they've just been trained from, the time they were playing Little League ball, to travel ball and to high school and all of that stuff, on this is the way the game is played. And for some reason, I don't know how it was cultivated. For some reason, at some point in the history of the game, the prevailing, thing is not to have fun. like it goes totally against rational thinking. You're playing a game, but in baseball, you're not supposed to show emotion. You're not supposed to show that you're having fun. Sit your ass down. That's silly. That's silly. And so I'm actually all for Bryce Harper on this, man. Mike Trout disagrees. He's old school style. They're both fantastic young players. But I think they need to start listening to the Bryce Harpers of the world, man, and try to elevate the brand of their sport, because it's definitely lagging behind. And I talked about it when I was growing up. Baseball was the number one sport. But it's not even close now. If you talked about sports and you're listening to the Doug Shore Show, you talk about sports, college and pro, number one without a doubt is the NFL. Number two without a doubt is college football. Number three without a doubt is the NBA. And number four is probably college basketball. As far as I guess fans, viewership, the NCAA tournament I'm talking about in particular, not the regular season. The regular season is tough in college basketball, but I'm talking about March Madness. I sure I could find some numbers, but based on the pulse of the people, it's not even close. The NFL rules the roost. The NFL is the straw that stirs the drink. And college football might not be too far behind. I say it all the time. My favorite sport is college football. Number one is college football over the NFL. And the reason why, there's more passion, there's more pageantry, there's more of a rooting interest for your particular team in college football, because a lot of times the team is a team that's been followed by a family. They've been living in that state. Usually the fans of a team or the team or people from that state. So people that have a legacy of living in the state of Georgia, is for generations and generations, they've been following the Georgia Bulldogs. And so there's more of a kinship towards the program. And a lot of the players are from that state as well, that plays for the in-state team. So there's a big love affair with the college football, man, and it kind of comes out on Saturday afternoon. I love college football. Absolutely love college football. NFL ain't too far behind. But you talk about the passion. There's no more passion in sports than in college football. I mean, it's not even close. It's not even close. But baseball, it's falling down the ladder. Just falling way down the ladder. Man, you can't tell me Reggie Jackson wasn't the biggest name in sports back in 1977. I mean, the man had his own damn candy bar. Cats wasn't getting their own damn candy bar. Yeah. Oh, if you're under the age of 30, you may not know it. Reggie Jackson had his own damn candy bar. Okay, he was kind of a big thing. Yeah. Not so much no more. I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? We get back from the break, man. All I'm going to do is read chat, get some of your thoughts on some of what I've been talking about here for the past hour. That's all we're going to do is read your chat, man. It'll be hour number 2 of the Doug Stewart Show. Don't go away. Fantasy sports fans are winning huge cash prizes every day at DraftKings.com. America's favorite place to play daily fantasy sports. Daily fantasy means no season-long commitments. Play whenever you want. Just pick your sport and draft your team. It's like a new season every time you play, so you're never stuck with the same players. Last year, $300 million were won at DraftKings.com, and you could be next to win big. Go to DraftKings.com now and enter promo code STU to play for free. That's STU for free entry now at DraftKings.com. Also, if you use promo code STU, DraftKings will match your initial deposit up to $600. Deposit $600, play with $1,200. DraftKings.com, promo code STU. Do you have your own radio show? Are you an artist or a DJ? BB Mobile Apps is the solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music, watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BB Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bbmobileapps.com and click Get Started Now. That's bbmobileapps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you. This is your folk, Doug Stewart. Want to protect you and your family from life's unexpected mishaps? Then join 7. Join 7 is a prepaid legal company under the umbrella of the Protection Group. Join 7 is the only group benefit or motor club in the U.S. that offers auto reimbursement coverage, key replacement coverage, roadside assistance, gives you a current Medi-file, prescription savings, and fully encompassed prepaid legal benefits that include identity theft. They got your back. The average combined cost to purchase these benefits individually is over $850 a year. Join today and take advantage of all 7 for $17 a month. They've been around for over 20 years, so check them out by clicking on the banner link on my page, thedougstewartshow.com, or the app. Just go ahead and join 7. It's hour number 2 of the Doug Stewart Show, baby. Yes, sir. Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. Scratch that beat for me. Yes, sir. Hey, the number to the show is 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. You know what today is, man? Today is offering time. It's offering time. It's Friday. And a lot of y'all got paid. I know it. Have you heard about the Triple F campaign? It stands for $5 for the flavor. That's right. Donate $5 one time a month to the Doug Stewart Show and to Stewart Media and Entertainment if you can. Just imagine you buying your boy a beer. That's the equivalent to it, man. Don't look at it as you putting pocket money in my pocket or anything like that. Every penny you send to Stewart Media and Entertainment goes back into making this show and this network bigger and better, man. So go to thedougstewartshow.com and click on the donate button. Donate $5 one time a month. We really would appreciate it. If you want to donate $20 or more, we'll send you a t-shirt. You can donate $50 or $500 or $5,000. It's all up to you. You might got it like that. Don't think I'm trying to hold you down. No, sir. All right, coming up in about 30 minutes, man, the Boiled Penis Award. We do it every single Friday. Your nominees for the Boiled Penis Award, which is the Buster of the Week Award, the Stacey Dash, Jason Whitlock Boiled Penis Award, are Floyd Mayweather Jr. for the 19-year-old chick, Baylor and Purdue for losing to Yale and Little Rock, Arkansas, respectively. I'm missing the name. I don't think I even read this name, and I can't even read my damn writing. Oh, I know. Adam LaRoche for the whole fiasco of bringing his damn little boy to work and getting mad because they told him to stop doing it. That's the craziest thing I ever heard of in my life, man. Anybody that supports Donald Trump. New addition for kicking me out of the group back some 30-plus years ago. Oh, I still got to sing for y'all, too. And then the last nominee on the list is the number one rocker. I'm sorry, the number one chief rocker, Vern from Jersey, for picking Seton Hall to win the whole damn tournament. Man, how do you even fix your mouth to say Seton Hall was going to win the tournament this year? Come on, Vern. I understand being a homer. I get it. I root for my teams, but whenever I give a prediction, like, I think South Carolina, the Gamecocks, are going to beat whoever the team is, Florida State or Alabama in the national championship game, I'll be like, man, I want them to win and I'm going to root for them to win, but I don't think they're going to win the national championship. Like, if they made it to the national championship, that's what I would say. I would basically just, give it a caveat. I really want the South Carolina Gamecocks to beat Alabama, who's been destroying teams over the last couple of years, and they've built a dynasty. I really want them to win, but they probably won't. That's what I would say. They probably won't win. That's what you should have did yesterday, Vern. Now, I'm just looking at the early numbers, and the early numbers saying that you about to be a boiled penis winner. That's what the early numbers say. I mean, that's just what the numbers say. Let me read some of your chat messages here on the Doug Stewart Show. Shouts out to my man Bootsy, Smitty, Kim Jane, Uncle Mike, Brian Hill, That Ninja, DC Cavalier, Detroit Matt, Redland Kirk, Cali Boy, Jay, Ducking and Dodging. Shouts out to y'all. My peoples. That Ninja. That Ninja says baseball is stupid as hell. The only sport that celebrates unwritten rules and records that were made in an all-white inferior league, GTFOH, a lot of them, GTFOH. Yeah, a lot of what you're saying has credence, man. What was it, Jackie Robinson, 1947? Like, everything before 1947, I'm not going to say is BS, but it's suspect as hell. Just put it like that. Everything before Jackie Robinson is suspect as hell as far as records. I'm not going to say it's bootleg or garbage. I'm just going to say it's suspect, all right? From Sensational, recorded in Chico but haven't watched yet. It's a good show. From Clay Bucknasty Davis. Speaking of a good show, stay tuned to the Entertainment Report coming up in about 10 minutes. A great show was coming back on. I'll talk about that. From Clay Bucknasty Davis. Chico, I saw Underground last night. Old girl busted wide open to keep her son out of field work. I got to check out that show, man. Somebody mentioned it. Oh, the Grizz mentioned it on his show. And I've been hearing people talk about this show, Underground. I have not seen it yet, but I plan to watch it. From Donovan Freeman, says, I love watching games played in the Dominican Republic. It's a totally different atmosphere. Let's be real about it. It's mostly white players and purists who want to keep these traditions. Most Latin players don't give a damn about those unwritten rules. There's clearly a clash of cultures in baseball. I mean, that's the best way I can put it. There's clearly a clash of cultures in baseball. My man Donovan just made a very good point. If you've seen the Dominican players leagues, or if you've seen the Dominican players, the Latino players here in baseball, they have a certain pizzazz and flair about themselves. That's, for the most part, shared by the black players in baseball. So, it might not sound politically correct, might even offend some people, but there's truth to that. I mean, let's just be honest about it. There's 100% truth to that. And Brandon Phillips actually is a neighbor of my brother. And he's one of the more flashy players that I could just think of off the top of my head in today's game, man. And they frown upon his antics. And they call them antics. The guy is out there having a good time and having fun, man, but he's always, they always say little snide remarks about him. Kind of like the same way a lot of our peers in the radio industry talked about us. Because we didn't, have a lame-ass, punk-ass bootleg show, we were excited about doing our jobs, and we had a little style and pizzazz and a little flavor we added to it. People would turn their nose up at us. Look at them. Look how they barking. Look how they're having a good time. How dare they? How dare they talk down about baseball? How dare they keep it real? I hate those 2 Live stews. So I can relate. I can definitely relate. And that's exactly what's going on in baseball, man. Is somebody tries to come out and, and add their little flavor to it, and then they're a show off. They're showing off their opponent. And once again, I don't understand that whole concept. You remember Barry Bonds used to do the little pirouette thing whenever he hit a home run? He didn't do it all the time. Like Barry Bonds had this little thing where he'd hit the ball, he'd flip the bat, he'd do like a little spin. I don't think he did it every time. I know he didn't do it every single time. I guess the bigger the home run, the bigger the pirouette that he'd do. But nobody ever really, I don't think, took umbrage with Barry Bonds because they know Barry Bonds wasn't about no foolishness. You know? They know Barry Bonds wasn't about no foolishness, and I don't think anybody challenged him. I don't think anybody tried to hit Barry whenever he used to do that. You know, so that's another punk-ass part of this. You pick and choose who you want to be mad at. You know, you throw the ball and you try to hit somebody in the ear that you know you can fight or you got a good chance of beating, but your ass better not do that to Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds good with them hands. From that ninja, again, he says, not at all, Clay. Boxing hasn't left yet, and that is a direct shot to the head. This is just a bunch of press that's going to go away like it always does, beyond irrelevant. I don't know what they're talking about. When I listed my sports, my favorite sports, I neglected, I forgot about it because I guess it only happens a couple of times a year to a national level. But probably the sport that I like I'm not going to say before the NBA. So right after the NBA for me would be boxing. Yeah, boxing would be my fourth favorite sport. Number 1, college football. Number 2, the NFL. Number 3, the NBA. And closely behind the NBA is boxing. We just don't get enough of it a year. And it seems like it's, down a little bit. Even though when there's a big-time fight in boxing, it still beats just about anything else that you're going to find out there. I neglected to talk about the great sport of boxing. Love fight night. When a championship fight, Floyd Mayweather Jr. fighting somebody else, or Mike Tyson back in the day fighting somebody big, man. Boxing is huge. There's nothing more fun that people get together to view and to watch better than a big-time championship prize fight. I mean, there's not too many sports and too many more exciting things in sports that happens outside of that. 404-382-0338. You can also email me at Doug@thedougstewartshow.com. When we get back from the break, we'll talk a little entertainment, birthdays today. What's today's date? March 18th. I think today's March 18th, 2016. So we'll talk about some birthdays, a couple little quick entertainment stories. I'll get back to your chat. I also want to talk about Dwight Howard and Shaq kissing and making up. I'll give you more details on that. This is Sports Talk for the people. All right? The people. This is The Doug Stewart Show. Do you have your own radio show? Are you an artist or a DJ? BB Mobile Apps is the solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music, watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BB Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bbmobileapps.com and click Get Started Now. That's bbmobileapps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you.
At Ticket Liquidator, we believe you should have access to the experiences you want to be a part of. Since 2003, Ticket Liquidator has been connecting buyers and sellers with the most sought-after and often sold-out events across the country. Ticket Liquidator's nationwide network gives you access to one of the largest online inventories of sports, theater, and concert tickets, with prices lower than most companies in other markets. And our security policies are solid, so you can buy with absolute confidence. More tickets, better service, and lower prices, so you can witness the best entertainment, culture, and sports events worldwide. At Ticket Liquidator, we know that seeing a legend bring down the house or watching your team win the championship is about more than a ticket. It's about being there. For all your sports and entertainment ticket needs, call us at 855-638-3034. Again, that's 855-638-3034.
National Debt Relief is one of the country's largest and most reputable debt settlement companies, made up of energetic individuals who are passionate about helping thousands of Americans with debt relief. Most importantly, we're all about helping our customers through a tough financial time in their lives with education and individual customer service. We're dedicated to helping individuals and families rid their lives of burdensome debt. Specializing in debt settlement, and they've also negotiated settlements for thousands of creditor and collection accounts. Providing clients with both expertise and proven results, this means helping customers in time of hardship to get out of debt with the least possible cost. It can also mean conducting financial consultations, educating the customer, and recommending the appropriate solution. Core Services offer debt settlement as an alternative. I repeat, alternative to bankruptcy, credit counseling, and debt consolidation. National Debt Relief is your #1 advocate group to help you reestablish financial stability as quickly as possible. So give us a call at 844-828-4975. Again, that's 844-828-4975, and work it out.
Shouts out to Eugene Jackson, DJ Maestro Love, Miss Mocha Bella, C-Mac, Big Foe, Cornelia Small, Gridiron Assassin, Ace, Loose Neck Swag Sai, Jimmy Early, Cleotis, a.k.a. Mr. Anderson, and the Kicking It with Kesey show. Shouts out to you all. Thank you for tuning in to the Doug Stewart Show. The number to the show is 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. The Doug Stewart Show is brought to you by ID Life. Go to thedougstewartshow.idlife.com. Take a free assessment and get your health together in 2016. ID Life is individualized nutrition. Makes a lot of sense. Once again, thedougstewartshow.idlife.com. All right. Let's do a little bit of entertainment news, man. Celebrating their 46th birthday today is Queen Latifah. Yes, sir. One of the best to ever do it. Damn, I'm older than Latifah. I'll be 47 in November. And so, yeah. Queen Latifah's 46 years old. Happy birthday to her. Vanessa Williams, Miss America. Was she Miss America or Miss USA? One of the two. I do know she was in Penthouse Magazine. That's one of those magazines that the little boys stole on his daddy's mattress and brought into the bathroom in middle school. Yeah, Vanessa Williams, former Miss America, or the first black Miss America, I believe, as well. She turns 53 years old today. Happy birthday to her. Brian Scalabrine, Boston Celtic three-point sharpshooter extraordinaire. Brian Scalabrine turns 38 years old. He's retired. He turns 38 years old today. I actually did a segment or two with Brian Scalabrine on that Fox TV show I go out to Cali to do every once in a while. Was it the last time? No, almost a year ago now. Pretty cool dude, though. Tall and awkward as hell, but he's a cool dude. And happy birthday. Good Lord, I didn't know this man was still living. The only black country singer of note, of record. The great Charlie Pride turns 78 years old today. Damn. Happy birthday, Charlie Pride. Wow. I thought that was like the strangest thing, and like you would think that. Well, I guess Hootie is a country singer. I was about to say you would think that you'd have more than one notable black country singer in the history of country music, and I'm sure there's been more, but big time names that people know of is Charlie Pride, and there's Hootie from Hootie and the Blowfish, and I don't even know if they technically call what they do with Hootie and the Blowfish as country music. I guess they do. They do. So it's Charlie Pride and it's Hootie, and that's it. So Charlie Pride 78. When I was a little boy, I heard of Charlie Pride doing country music, and there's not been anybody in between him and Hootie to try to take advantage of some of those dollars in country music. Maybe you should teach your son how to do some country damn music if you're listening to the show. But happy birthday to the great Charlie Pride. It's not really entertainment, but I thought it was a cool story, and this was a good place to put it in. Carl's Jr.'s restaurants were founded in Southern California in 1941. The founder of the fast food chain, Carl Karcher, expanded his business from one hot dog cart to a series of restaurants. They call them Hardee's on this side of the country. He made some very controversial comments about the direction of the fast food industry in employees in doing automated serving and automated workers in restaurants. He says this is the problem with Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton. This is talking about Bernie and Hillary wanting to pay minimum wage or make the minimum wage higher. He says this is the problem with Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton and progressives who push very hard to raise the minimum wage. Does it really help if Sally makes $3 more an hour if Susie has no job? He also went on to say, you're going to see automation not just in airports and grocery stores, but in restaurants. I could see that happening real soon with the technology and how fast technology changes around here in this country. And you're right. I've been to the airport, and you see everything automated now. Like the only automated kind of thing back when I was growing up, as far as machines, were like cigarettes. Like you could buy cigarettes out of a machine. You just stick some money in there, and I guess you can't do that anymore because, 12-year-old kid can go buy a pack of cigarettes. So I guess they stopped that. I haven't seen any cigarette machines lately. But back when I was growing up, there were cigarette machines. You put money in, a box of cigarettes would drop down to the bottom. I could see some type of automated setup in fast food restaurants where they actually make the food. You put in your money in a slot or whatever, and on some type of tray or assembly line type thing, they give you your burger, your fries, your drink, and you out. Like, they could do that. Yeah, so I could see that in the very near future. Interesting stuff, man. And finally, it returns today. The 13-episode season is premiering today of Daredevil. Yes, sir. Daredevil is back on Netflix. And the cool thing about Netflix, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, the cool thing about Netflix is they actually give you the entire season all at one time. So you don't have to wait 1 week or 2 weeks, to see each episode, an episode a week, and then they do the entire season. No. When Netflix gives you a series, the new season, they give you every episode. So a lot of people will binge watch it, and they'll watch the whole season of Daredevil tonight. I'm going to watch it tonight. I don't think I'm doing anything tonight. I had a long weekend last weekend, was traveling and all of that stuff. So I'll probably watch half the season this weekend of Daredevil back on Netflix tonight. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Today is National Awkward Moments Day. National Awkward Moments Day? What the hell does that mean? Today is also National Lacy Oatmeal Cookie Day. Okay, I like Oatmeal Cookie Day. I like oatmeal cookies, but why is it lacy? Did they pay somebody to get National Lacy Oatmeal Cookie Day? Today is National Sloppy Joe Day. You remember back when you was in elementary school and they had Sloppy Joes, your ass was excited as hell? I don't think I've had a Sloppy Joe since I was in middle school. So today is National Sloppy Joe Day. And also today is National Supreme Sacrifice Day. All righty then. So there goes your birthdays and your entertainment on the Doug Stewart Show. From C-Mac in the chat room, he says, Doug, nobody wanted to fight Barry Bonds because his head was too big. Leave that man head out of this, man. From RC, agree, Doug. I'll take a big-time fight over any other sport. Yeah, I mentioned it in the last segment, man. There's nothing like, I mean, you can think back of the fights, the championship fights, like probably 10 of Mike Tyson's fights. You know, Sugar Ray Leonard, Floyd Mayweather, you know, Roy Jones Jr. I'll never forget Mike Tyson when he fought, obviously, Evander Holyfield the first time. I know exactly where I was at the very first fight. I know where I was at and who I was with. I mean, Saturday night championship fight, Mike Tyson versus Lennox Lewis, Mike Tyson versus Evander Holyfield, or, you know, Sugar Shane Mosley versus Floyd Mayweather Jr., or Sugar Ray Leonard versus Tommy Hearns. Come on, man. It don't get no better. It don't get no more hype than that. You talk about something that brings people together? Championship fight night, Saturday night? Oh, my gosh. Yes, sir. It just happens so infrequent. And I guess that's part of the allure of it, is the fact that you don't get these all the time. You know, you don't get a championship fight in boxing every other weekend. No, it don't happen like that. So whenever a big-time fight happens, it's like can't miss TV. Big time. From Jarvis J, man, this Middle Tennessee State team got that dog in them. Wow, okay. I can't remember. They said, they're giving Michigan State all they can handle. I saw that earlier in the chat. From Donovan Freeman, yeah, Jarvis, they came to play, not backing down. From Sensational, Doug, you still waiting on that Texas Pete hot sauce endorsement? We actually had a Texas Pete hot sauce endorsement. I guess the reason I technically still give them free pub is because I don't use any other hot sauce but Texas Pete. Like, Texas Pete is hot sauce. There's nothing else. I mean, there's... You know how people, when they refer to diapers, they'll say Pampers? Pampers isn't a diaper. Pampers is a brand. It's kind of like the same thing with hot sauce. To me, there's only one, and it's Texas Pete. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. From Rel Scott, he says, Charlie Pride. Yeah. K3000. Always and forever. Always and forever. Y'all want me to sing. If a man gave me a little line to sing because he wants me to sing that, okay. Hold on, it's coming. Each moment with you. You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Miss Mocha Bella, who had Hawaii on their bracket, they upset Cal. Whoa, wait a minute. Let me look at my bracket here, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Hawaii. Oh, damn, I took Cal. Wait a minute, let me refresh my bracket here. Ah, damn, Cal lost! That's not good. That's not good. Well, it doesn't really matter. Once again, I said this earlier. I didn't have Cal or Hawaii advancing past the next round anyway. So, even if you did pick them, and you picked them to win another game and maybe another game, we still good. We still good. We still in this thing. Let me stop. Let me throw this damn bracket in the trash. All right, when we get back from the break, man, boil peanuts. Peanuts. Don't go away. What is ID Life? Well, over the last 18 years, a group of scientists and doctors have been working on the development of a one-of-a-kind nutritional supplement program that takes all the guesswork out of what you need and delivers your truly personalized pharmaceutical-grade nutrition with your name on it directly to your door. Through the integration of thousands of medical and scientific studies, answers you provide to the free assessment, and more than 5,470 algorithms that process the data, ID Nutrition recommends what you need, leaves out what you don't, and blocks things known to the system to have possible adverse effects based on the answers you provide. The result is a program that is revolutionizing the health and wellness industry. Welcome to ID Life. For more information, just go to thedougstewartshow.idlife.com. That's thedougstewartshow.idlife.com. Do you have your own radio show? Are you an artist or a DJ? BB Mobile Apps is the solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music, watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BB Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bbmobileapps.com and click Get Started Now. That's bbmobileapps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you.
At Ticket Liquidator, we believe you should have access to the experiences you want to be a part of. Since 2003, Ticket Liquidator has been connecting buyers and sellers with the most sought-after and often sold-out events across the country. Ticket Liquidator's nationwide network gives you access to one of the largest online inventories of sports, theater, and concert tickets, with prices lower than most companies in other markets. And our security policies are solid, so you can buy with absolute confidence. More tickets, better service, and lower prices, so you can witness the best entertainment, culture, and sports events worldwide. At Ticket Liquidator, we know that seeing a legend bring down the house or watching your team win the championship is about more than a ticket. It's about being there. For all your sports and entertainment ticket needs, call us at 855-638-3034. Again, that's 855-638-3034.
Penis tastes better boiled.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Today, we are going to begin our study of the male erection. We are adults. Now, I want everybody together to go ahead and say, penis, penis, penis.
Penis tastes better. Penis tastes better. Penis tastes better boiled.
come on, y'all, say it.
No, man. Peanuts. I'm trying to say it as slow as I can. Peanuts. 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 Y'all know what the hell I was saying.
Come on, y'all, say it.
It's that time of the week. Time we give out the Boiled Peanuts Award, Buster of the Week Award, the Stacey Dash, Jason Whitlock, Buster of the Week Award. We have some very deserving candidates this week. Wow, I mean very deserving. Man, some weeks is very hard to pick a winner, and then some weeks is easy as hell. You know, there's like one or two people do dumb things throughout the week. But this particular week, man, we got a lot of heavy competition. Your nominees for this week's Boiled Penis Award winner, and if you're new to the Doug Stewart Show and you're wondering, you're scratching your head, like, what do boiled peanuts have to do with, you know, being a Buster of the Week? It's a long story. It's a long story, okay? So just trust me, it's a long story, but ask somebody in the chat room and they'll explain it to you. It's really a big misunderstanding. But anyway, so your nominees for this week are, number one, Floyd Mayweather Jr. All the money he got, he's dating a chick 20 years under them that just became legal like last week. Floyd Mayweather Jr. is nominated. The Baylor Bears losing to Yale. The Purdue Boilermakers losing to Arkansas Little Rock on yesterday. Adam LaRoche for feeling some type of way about his boss telling him he couldn't bring his little snotty-nosed kid to work with him every day. Okay, I'm sure y'all do know the story, but maybe some of you don't. Adam LaRoche and his wife, they homeschool this boy. And so Adam LaRoche, quote, unquote, told his wife that he thinks the kid can learn more hanging out with him in the clubhouse than at home being homeschooled. Like, that's pretty close to somebody calling defects on them and taking that damn boy away from them. Then you add on top of it, he's got this boy in the locker room with him. With grown-ass men are walking around with their stuff just flailing around and, you know, all of this bad language and cussing and all of this stuff. He got this little boy in that locker room. So he's nominated for a Boy Penis Award. Anybody that supports Donald Trump is nominated for a Boy Penis Award. New Edition for kicking me out of the group because of their jealousy some 35 years ago or more. And then also last and finally, Chief Rocker, I'm sorry, number 1 Chief Rocker, Jersey Vern, for picking Seton Hall to win the whole tournament. Who's a good friend of the show, supporter of the show. He does a show himself, but he's nominated. Y'all nominated Chief Rocker. I'm sorry, the number 1 Chief Rocker, Jersey Vern, for a Ball Penis Award. So, without further ado, this week's Ball Penis Award winner, this week's Stacey Dash Ball Penis Award winner is them sap suckers from Roxborough, Massachusetts. New Edition. New Edition's this week's Ball Penis Award winners. Stacey Dash Ball Penis Award winner. Vern, you lucky. You lucky, Vern. You lucky, Vern. What I did is I sacrificed New Edition for you because the people, the Stewies in the chat room, wanted me overwhelmingly to nominate you or elect you as the Ball Penis Award winner for this week. And because you my peoples, you know, we're going to let you off the hook, brother. We're going to let you off the hook. That wasn't a good look. That was not a good look if you to win the Stacey Dash Ball Penis Awards, man. So, good luck, Vern. Good luck for you in the future and your Seton Hall Pirates on your fishing trip that you're about to take in a couple of days. 44382-0338. You can also email me at Doug@theDougStewartShow.com. From Bootsy, I tells you what, old markets should and we provide entertainment, but we were doing that when you're not paying attention, we all take all your money. Okay, I don't know what he's talking about. From Scotty Jones, hey Vince, did Wally Zerbiak get surgery on his face? Looks different. Yeah, old punk ass Wally Zerbiak out there with a pregame and postgame show on CBS. I think it's CBS. Or maybe it's not CBS. Maybe it's True TV. Old Wally Zerbiak. He was supposed to be the next Larry Bird too. You remember that? Miami out of Ohio. Yeah, right. Him, Adam Morrison, you know. Brian Scalabrine. From Juan Cruz, my afternoon flew by today. Doug, you have to change to the afternoons. You know what? I've been getting a lot of people saying change the show to the afternoon. I'm going to give that further thought. I tell you what, let's do an unscientific poll. Let's do an unscientific poll. Not in the chat, because I don't want you to inundate the chat with this stuff. Go to the Doug Stewart Show Facebook group. If you're not a member, you should go and join. And, somebody make a post. What's the best time you think we should have the show during the day? I pretty much can do it whenever y'all want, because I ain't got a lot going on outside of the show. And I laugh so I don't cry. Something's about to change here in a second. So, hell, I can do the show at 9 o'clock at night if y'all want, you know? I probably wouldn't do that, though, because you mess up my little, after work social I'll be trying to get into. So, yeah, I mean, do you like the show late in the afternoon, or would you rather keep it like we've been doing at 10 a.m. in the morning? If you're just joining in, or if this is your first time listening to the show, you just happened upon it or whatever in Spreaker. We normally do the show Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Time. Today is one day out of probably the last 50 episodes or 30 episodes, because I think I did it a couple weeks ago, actually. we average doing the show outside of the normal time slot probably one time out of every 75 shows. All right, so that's how rare today it is today of us doing the show late in the afternoon that it is. So yeah, go in the chat room, the Facebook group chat, and give me thumbs up on morning or thumbs up on afternoon. And so we could continue at the 10 a.m. or we can move it to like 3 p.m. every day. Seems like a lot of people, and obviously it works for you based on what your job is and, you know, when your boss leave work and come back. I know how it works. Yeah. On Friday, too? Eesh. On Friday, man, when I worked in the mortgage business, the last job that I had, the last industry that I was in before I started doing radio in 2001, man, on Friday, we never did pass a half day on Friday. And I know a lot of y'all ninjas listening to the show right now been in your car on the way home or in somebody's strip club watching the tournament. I know how y'all get down. And so maybe the afternoon would be good for y'all. It doesn't matter to me. We'll take it into consideration. How about that? We'll take it into consideration. 404-382-0338 from Rel Scott. What do these nuts have to do with a bust? It's a long story. Rel, you know the story. You know the story. Rel, you've been around long enough to know the story about the great Boyle Peters. Ask somebody in the chat room. Ask somebody in the chat room. From Nino the Rhino, the Hoghead Cheese Award. But y'all want to change the name? I don't know about all of that. I don't want to know all about that. From Loose Neck Blast Sigh, behind the music, Doug Stewart, Dream Denied. Yeah, that's why they Boyle Peanuts winners today, new edition. And now listen, I don't want anybody to get it twisted. Ronnie DeVoe is actually a good friend of the Stews. Been in studio before. He lives here in Atlanta. Businessman here in Atlanta. He does new edition concerts on the side. I mean, literally, that's what he does. Like, Ronnie has a real estate company. He sells real estate. He sells insurance. This is no lie. So he's all around hustler. He don't wait around, to get new edition money. New edition money is just like a side thing for Ronnie at this point. So Ronnie is cool. Me and Ricky and Mike and all of those cats, we cool, man. It's just that damn Bobby, man, and that Johnny. I hate the fact they added Johnny. When they had an open spot, when Bobby did what he had to do with that whole thing in the early 90s, they could have called your boy up, but they didn't. They called old punk-ass Johnny Gill. I know, studio audience, how dare they? They just forgot your boy. They forgot how your boy can blow. And that I was an original member until Bobby Brown sabotaged my career. But luckily for you, you've witnessed me and the gift of song on this show many, many a times. So you know when I say that, I'm not lying. I'm telling the truth. I mean, So I'm still kind of bitter about that. Thus, new edition's today's Boyle Peanuts Award winner. Yeah. It just pisses me off every time I think about it, man. I sat back and thought just now for a second. That's why I got quiet. I thought about the particular meeting that we had when these cats voted me out. Like, they are having a meeting and I walked in on it. Like, I'm like, wait a minute. Nobody told me we were having a meeting. So I walks in the room and they're about to vote on something. I was like, go ahead. Don't mind me. Go ahead and vote. Since y'all having a little meeting and a voting session, I want to see what this vote is about. So Bobby stands up. All those in favor of kicking Doug Stewart out of the group, and everybody looked at me. They were all embarrassed because they stabbed me in the back. And I guess they had already had a powwow about it, and everybody's hand came up. Except for Ronnie's. I'm still mad about it, man. Don't go away.
At Ticket Liquidator, we believe you should have access to the experiences you want to be a part of. Since 2003, Ticket Liquidator has been connecting buyers and sellers with the most sought-after and often sold-out events across the country. Ticket Liquidator's nationwide network gives you access to one of the largest online inventories of sports, theater, and concert tickets, with prices lower than most companies in other markets. And our security policies are solid, so you can buy with absolute confidence. More tickets, better service, and lower prices, so you can witness the best entertainment, culture, and sports events worldwide. At Ticket Liquidator, we know that seeing a legend bring down the house or watching your team win the championship is about more than a ticket. It's about being there. For all your sports and entertainment ticket needs, call us at 855-638-3034. Again, that's 855-638-3034.
Fantasy sports fans are winning huge cash prizes every day at DraftKings.com. America's favorite place to play daily fantasy sports. Daily fantasy means no season-long commitments. Play whenever you want. Just pick your sport and draft your team. It's like a new season every time you play, so you're never stuck with the same players. Last year, $300 million were won at DraftKings.com, and you could be next to win big. Go to DraftKings.com now and enter promo code STU to play for free. That's STU for free entry now at DraftKings.com. Also, if you use promo code STU, DraftKings will match your initial deposit up to $600. Deposit $600, play with $1,200. DraftKings.com, promo code STU. This is your folk, Doug Stewart. Want to protect you and your family from life's unexpected mishaps? Then join 7. Join 7 is a prepaid legal company under the umbrella of the Protection Group. Join 7 is the only group benefit or motor club in the U.S. that offers auto reimbursement coverage, key replacement coverage, roadside assistance, gives you a current Medi-File, prescription savings, and fully encompassed prepaid legal benefits that include identity theft. They got your back. The average combined cost to purchase these benefits individually is over $850 a year. Join today and take advantage of all 7 for $17 a month. They've been around for over 20 years, so check them out by clicking on the banner link on my page, thedougstewartshow.com, or the app. Just go ahead and join 7. To celebrate Charlie Pride's birthday, Dougie sings the hits. Dougie sings the hits. So I'm going to flip it for y'all on the Doug Stewart Show. Not the norm, but I'm going to flip it for y'all. Yes, sir! On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere, I met up with a gambler. We were both too tired to sleep. Yes, sir. So we took turns of staring out the window at the darkness till boredom overtook us and he began to speak. He said, son, I made a life out of reading people's faces, knowing what their cards were by the way they held their eyes. So if you don't mind me saying, I can see you're out of aces. For a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice. So I handed him my bottle, and he drank down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette and asked me for a light. Then the night got deathly quiet, and his face lost all expression. You're gonna play the game, boy. You gotta learn to play it right. You got to know when to hold 'em. Yes, sir! Know when to fold 'em. Know when to walk away. And know when to run. You never count your money. While you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. Yes, sir! Every gambler knows that the secret to surviving is knowing what to throw away and knowing what to keep. Cause every hand's a winner. Yes, sir. And every hand's a loser. And the best you can hope for is to not die in your sleep. And when he finished speaking, he turned back to the window, crushed out his cigarette, and faded off to sleep. Yes, sir. And somewhere in the darkness, the gambler, he broke even. And in his final words, I found an ace that I could keep. You got to know when to hold 'em.
Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show.
Know when to fold 'em.
Happy birthday to the great Charlie Pride.
Know when to walk away.
And if this is your first time listening to the Doug Stewart Show, I even sing country for y'all, man. Yes, sir. That's one of my classic hits or renditions from a couple of months back. The Gambler, the great Kenny Rogers.
Yes, sir. Know when to fold 'em.
I got loose on that. Yes, sir.
Know when to run.
Oh, man. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Doug Stewart Show. I mean, I promised I would sing for y'all, but got a little frog in my throat or something like that, man. So I just played one of the hits from yesteryear. And so you're welcome, Stewie. You're welcome. A couple of little news and notes before we get out of here today. The Cleveland Browns released Carlos Dansby and Dwayne Bowe. You talk about a big disappointment. That Dwayne Bowe kid, man, he just forgot how to play football. The last couple of years he was in Kansas City. The Browns' leading tackler last season, Carlos Dansby, was one of the first big money free agents signed by the team, and former general manager Ray Farmer. He signed a 4-year, $24 million deal on the first day of free agency in 2014. He was due to make $5 million in each of the next 2 seasons. And also, Dwayne Bowe became the poster child for the dysfunction of the team in 2015, one of the worst free agent signings in team history. He was given a 2-year, $12.5 million deal a year ago after he was released by Kansas City. The Browns guaranteed $9 million of that contract. And for that money, they got 5 receptions for 53 yards from his last season. With the guaranteed money he received, Bowe made $1.8 million per reception, according to statistics. What happened to Dwayne Bowe? Like, wasn't he, and I guess I should have looked this up, wasn't he like a Pro Bowler for like 1 or 2 years in Kansas City? You know, big target. I met him actually one time at, where did I meet him at? Somebody had a, like a football camp, a youth football camp, and he was one of the guys that was working the camp here in Metro Atlanta. And I met him. When I tell you this dude is a giant, okay? And, you know, he had great speed, man, but he just forgot how to play football over the last couple of years. And also, last story, after nearly a decade of feuding over a nickname, Shaquille O'Neal and Dwight Howard are making peace and partnering up. According to Shams Cornaver of The Vertical, Howard plans on hiring Shaquille O'Neal's agent, Perry Rogers, as soon as today and could work with Shaquille O'Neal in the future. Y'all always give me a hard time in talking about, you know, Dwight Howard and me, you know, supposedly crushing Dwight Howard or whatever. Shaquille O'Neal always give Dwight Howard a hard time. Always. He always crushing Dwight Howard. Had been crushing Dwight Howard throughout his career. And it looks like now they're going to have to make some peace so they can make some money together, some bread together outside of the sport. So there it is. Oh yeah, Hawks get a big win last night over the Denver Nuggets, 116-98. The Atlanta Hawks, don't look now, have won 8 out of their last 10. They're in 3rd place right now in the Eastern Conference. Hawks got it together, man, real good. Like, they aren't going to catch the Toronto Raptors at number 2 in the conference. They're 7 games behind them, so they probably won't catch them. I think they got like 12, 13 games left in the season. So they probably won't catch Toronto. They definitely won't catch the Cleveland Cavaliers, who are like 9 games ahead of the Hawks right now. But Hawks playing good. I doubt that they'll advance past the first round, but they're playing good. Ball award to the Hawks on a Friday. Yeah. Ball award to the Hawks on a Friday.
Let me read one or two more chat messages, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. From Bootsy. Quincy, everybody loved to claim Izzo the best, but dude got one title, and that was because Kenyon Martin got hurt that year for Cincinnati. So evidently, Michigan State is out. That is huge. I think I do have Michigan State advancing, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. I think I do have them advancing past the next round. Yeah, I actually have them in the Final 8. No, I have them in the Sweet 16, and then I have them losing. No, I have them in the Elite 8. I have them playing Virginia in the Final 8, the Elite 8, and I have Virginia advancing on, obviously, to the national championship game. Yeah. So that's not a good look. But here's the thing about that, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. I'm not the only one that picked Michigan State to win this round. Like, I would bet 99% of the people that filled out a bracket have Michigan State winning this past game, and losing or beating Middle Tennessee. So that's one of the biggest shocks probably in basketball history. I'm going to get onto this basketball right now as soon as the show's done. But yeah, that's a huge upset. Buster Award to Michigan State. My. Yes, sir.
You gonna eat your beans and cornbread?
Yes, it's your grown man Gator. Yeah.
Hey, thank you so much for tuning in to the Doug Stewart Show. Late afternoon edition. Yeah. Shouts out to my man, Waterhead Walter, producer to the show. Dwayne Vasson, Gerald Oliveri, engineers to the show. Thank y'all. Shouts out to Pink Gator and Beans and Cornbread on this track.
I'm a cute boots on shirt top man. I'm a cute.
Yes, sir. Shouts out to those guys. And a big special thank you to all of the Stewies, everybody that's tuned in. Do your boy a favor, man. Turn one person on to the Doug Stewart Show. That's really the more important thing. I tell you to give up that $5 one time a month. I think you can do that without, any problem. But I would rather you tell one person, grab one of your friends' phones and download the app from Spreaker or my personal app and have them listen to the show. Tell them to listen to the show for 30 minutes. And that's all that I ask. And I'll do the rest. Just do that for your boy one time this weekend. I really would appreciate it. We'll be back on Monday. Y'all be careful on them streets. We'll be back Monday, same Doug Stewart time, same Doug Stewart channel, 10 a.m. Back to the regular time on Monday. Peace.
If I have a little boy, he gon' play as cute. I'ma have him in the cut getting good. I'm a cute. Everybody in the hood knows daddy is a cute. I had to do a song that was trippy for the cute. I'm a cute. When I was knee high, I dreamed to be a cute. And now I'm 25, damn right, I'm a cute. And a step show one day, I'm a cute. Man, when we get second place, I'm a cute. Wreck my LB, dust them off, I'm a cute. Drop chicken on the floor, brush it off, I'm a cute. 4 a.m. still out, hanging with the cutes. I'm a cute. You know how it is when you roll with the cutes. You know how it is when you roll with the cutes. You know how it is when you roll with the cutes. You know how it is when you roll with the cutes. I guess by now y'all can tell I'm a cute. Ain't trying to talk down, just saying I'm a cute. I still got love for the those who ain't cute. Some of my tightest partners ain't no cues. They know one thing for sure, I'm a cute. Duty calls, gotta go, no offense, I'm a cute. And they got my backstage line for the cues. I'm a cute. Mama told me long time ago about them cues. Told me I could go Greek, but don't be a cute. It was in my nature to go and be a even in preschool, mama knew I was a girl. Asked me my name, I told her I'm a cute. Teacher asked me my name, I told her I'm a cute. Cops won't ID, I tell them I'm a cute. I'm a cute. You know how it is when you roll with the cues. You know how it is when you roll with the cues. You know how it is when you roll with the cues. Hey, you know how it is when you roll. Yes, bruhs in the club, don't throw up your hooks. If you ain't a bruh, don't throw up your hooks. Bruhs in the club, don't throw up your hooks. If you ain't a bro, don't throw up the hooks. Girls in the club, don't throw up your hooks. If you ain't a bro, don't throw up the hooks. Girls in the club, don't throw up your hooks. If you ain't a bro, don't throw up the hooks. But you know how it is when you roll with the Q's. You know how it is when you roll with the Q's.